Sup nerds, I'm CuppaJoey and welcome back to another episode of r/crappydesign. Which, isn't as bad as A-hole design because it wasn't deliberate, but, come on, there should have been some foresight here. Let's have a look. Bar, cocktails, dancing sandwiches. That would be enough to get me in. I would definitely like to see some dancing sandwiches. I mean, if you found out that a local bar had some, freaking dancing sandwiches, and you say that you wouldn't go, no, this is excellent advertising. Who doesn't want to go to the bovine adult cabaret? The only reason that I go are the nights that Daisy and Buttercup are on stage because, they know how to shake their udders. I just, Deborah, yeah. If you enjoy watching my content, then please consider throwing me a few pennies down at my Ko-fi down below. If you would like to just buy me a coffee, you can throw me as little as £3 down below. If not, thanks for just enjoying my content, and I hope you enjoy the episode. Emergency telephone, dial 999 for Coast Guard, police, fire, or ambulance. Seems about right. I mean, if this is clearly British, as you can see, I'm just gonna drop a little bit down below. Ooh. There's British Telecom, and of course, if you're like me, then you know that 999 is the emergency number. So, if you have an emergency, then oh dear, I guess you pray. If you have an emergency, you pray. I mean, this is like a not-so-subtle frick you. Like, you got an emergency, well, it's out here, it's your fault. Here you go. Try calling someone on these, you plonker. I very nearly swore with that P, and I just changed it to plonker, and now I feel like a twat. This dinosaur in one of the kids' books at our school. The 3D effect just makes it worse. The thing that just makes it so bad is the teeth. It's the teeth. It looks like it's just, cocked its head to the side. It's going, hey kids, you want to see this dead body I found around the back of this tree? Oh god, how did this make it to print? Oh, you want me to draw someone using a computer? Yeah, I definitely know what that looks like. Yeah, I've used a computer before. I put my hands on the thing with all the stuff that goes tippity-tap. I definitely know what that looks like. You see, he's smiling because he likes the computer so much. I love a drink of some nice, refreshing mint cum Cuba. I didn't even know that you could cube it. Ah, yes, the best pedo series toothbrush. Big grip handle for little hands. No. Oh god, this is just... Why did it get to that point? Why not just call it the kid series? That would work. I mean, come on. That when it's short, I know that there's pediatrics and stuff. But when it's shortened to that, it only has one meaning. I mean, come on, and the big grip handle for little hands, it just makes it so much worse. This is terrible. The dentist choice, you freaking creepy dentist. Child soft, no. Oh god, the longer I look at this, the worse it gets. How did this make it to production? This is what gets me, right? How many people saw this and not a single freaking one of them thought that there might be a problem? Oh, would you look at the time? It's horrible design o'clock, and the next one says 1/2 sequin. Why? It looks like shiny poo. I mean, I don't know why you would put an effect where, the whole point is that you're supposed to be able to rub it one way and then rub it another way, and it looks different. Of a thing where you really shouldn't be putting your hands next to it, lest you have the tick, 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 slowly coming along to just slice your finger clean off because they're sharp. Really, though, I think this just looks ugly. Oh, that's a bit rich coming from me. God is nowhere from the First Baptist Church in Newton. I hate it when bands do stuff like this, like when Arctic Monkey changed, the Arctic Monkey, just singular. When the Arctic Monkeys, changed, their whole style from, kind of generic, working class grunge to greaser, fancy boy crap. You know, I think that the First Baptist Church in Newton is just copying the Arctic Monkeys style and trying to do a rebrand, but I don't really know if it's going to work for them. You know, I think their current followers are pretty keen on God, but, you know, I might be wrong. Hey, what if we kissed on the couch? Of course I don't mean the jeans couch, you know, I'm not some Philistine. Of course I mean the Justin Bieber love seat. The Justin couch, the jouch. With scribbles all over it and his head elongated and, you know, lips right where all your farts go. Intimate. Tough kids. You know, I really don't want to shame a freaking child for appearance. But seriously, tough kids next to... I'm sorry, but, like, this kid really... They look like the dweebiest kid around. I'm sorry, but they really just look like such a wimp. I mean, at least have a kid with a dinosaur on his shirt and, you know, like, cut off, sleeves or whatever. Not this. Not if you're going to use that phrase. Someone paid money for this to be their sign and logo / mascot. I'm convinced this is a drug lord's money laundering business. Yeah! Comfort King Mattress Factory. Oh, even the mattress, he's been having something. He's been having a good time. Look at those eyes. Yes. Yes, I love this. I want to get all of my mattresses from here. I want to, like, get so many mattresses from here that, like, my whole, like, house is just bouncy wherever you walk along. Or, like, soft. Like, I'll have water blankets in the bathroom, you know. Not water blankets, water mattresses in the bathroom. You know, I'll make it all work. Seriously, I have actually been watching Better Call Saul recently because it's taken me ages to be able to watch it, basically. And this has major dodgy vibes. I freaking love it. This is one of the few things that I like that's come out of America. Double lollies, but psst, guys, I'm a bath visor. Do not eat. I don't think this is crappy design, to be completely honest. Actually, I really like these things. I like bath fizzers and bath stuff and nice smells and candles and all of that fun, like, aromatherapy stuff. Anything that smells nice, I adore. So, yeah, I would like this, because there are actually a few of the, like, swizzle-scented candles and body butters as well. I actually think I have one. So, I don't think this is crappy design. I mean, if they put it alongside the actual lollies, then yes, it would be. But if it's, like, separate in the bath, I don't really see a problem with this. It's just a bit of fun. Tear here, right below the resealable zipper part. I see this all the freaking time, and it always just drives me freaking nuts. Especially as it's like, well, now that I can't reseal it, I'm obviously going to have to eat the whole thing, which, you know, isn't good for anyone, especially not when you're in the middle of church. You know, it makes you a little less subtle with your fried chicken in church, which, by the way, has never been better. Seriously, though, this happens way more often than it should. Is it really that hard to just, like, make sure that the little indentation and the tear here is above the resealable part? I'm Muslim, and I wanted an app to remind me when to pray. Guess what I found? Yep, that's right, when you search for Muslim Pro, the first thing that comes up is the King James Version of the Bible. Because that's clearly what every freaking Muslim is going to want. They're going to want their Bible study. This is absolutely ridiculous. Why would you pay for the advertising? This is the thing. It's an ad. It's a sponsored app. So why are they paying to have their, you know, their apps advertised to people who are clearly not going to be interested? People who are searching for, you know, Muslim aids and Muslim guides and all of that are gonna want one that's Christian. I mean, unless you are somebody that is studying, you know, religion, like all religions or something, or you're studying religions in apps. Like, unless it's something very specific where you want to look at all that stuff, nobody's gonna want this if they're searching for that. Come on, know your audience. Oh, so we got a little bit of a crossover. We have fellow kids. Do let me know if you would like me to cover that subreddit, by the way, of, like, terrible brands trying to be cool and hip and down wiggity whack with the youth. So we got that mixed with crappy design here. Here we've got an Office, meme, I guess. I'm not familiar with The Office. I didn't really like the British one, so I know I'm gonna like the American one even less. And it says that I can make out with my freaking terrible eyesight. Would you like to save $10 on your purchase today? With exclamation mark, question mark. Ask an assistant. Ask an assistance. Great. For details. No, an associate. Oh, for God's sake, it was that hard to read and it wasn't even a freaking meme or anything funny. They just used his faces. Oh, why put so much effort? Like, they would have made this and printed it out and thought, oh, this looks really cool, and it just freaking looks like that. Hey guys, how do we show the folks at home that our fan blows hot air as well as cool air? Don't worry, I got it. Boom, there we go. Now people will see this and they will know, that'll keep you warm in winter. Definitely no other hidden meaning here. I mean, who wouldn't want to put their kids' faces around this during the cold when they got their little chapped lips and, cold red noses after playing in the snow? Who doesn't want the fire fan? Seriously, what the hell is even the point in the shower? This genuinely annoys me. What is the point in the shower? What good is this shower gonna do unless it's in freaking Hobbiton? I mean, seriously, I don't think that there are many people that can stand up in that. And even if you could stand up in that, it's just freaking spraying outwards. It's more like just a bath with a face blast attachment. I really don't see the point in the shower. My son is too afraid to learn anything from these speech therapy worksheets, and frankly, I don't blame him. I don't either. Jesus Christ, look at this freaking thing. This is horrible. This is horrible. Oh god, you know what that reminds me of? What that freaking, manic grin and eyes with those pupils, staring in the hair and everything. It reminds me of, I'm not entirely sure when the clip that I'm making right now is going to be posted, because I kind of mix it up a bit with my videos. But in a recent episode of Lovecraft County, Diana was, being chased by these two girls that were, I don't know what they were, but that's what this looks like. It has that kind of, I'm about to kill you, kids. Look, with the teeth and the eyes, oh. And the thing that really freaking annoys me about this is that if you're, looking at it, it's completely ineffective. If you look at the positioning of the mouth, if you just try it out and say the word rice, and, feel the way that your mouth is moving as you're saying it, you will notice that at no point do you move your tongue up to touch the roof of your mouth while saying that word like the guy is doing on the left. It would work maybe with lice or dice, but oh no, not rice. With that, it is the teeth on top of the bottom lip. Oh, but really, who printed this? How did the speech therapist print this and think, yeah, this is appropriate for the freaking kids? Now all the title said is even smaller in person. This is great. This is so that, you and your friends, you can just all go for a piss and then you can, all touch butts at the same time. It's a very intimate experience. If you haven't done this with your friends, then do you really have friends? Come on. Actual Amazon ad looks like he crapped on the floor. It really does. I mean, first of all, what is this advertising? Is it supposed to be the standing desk? Because if so, there is absolutely no excuse for all of that crap on the rug. If it's for the rug, then I get it, because it could be a kind of a whole, even if you tread crap all over, you can still clean it after. Look, this guy enjoyed a nice crap, but soon it'll be clean. Because if it's just a standing desk, it's just suggesting that this guy works in crap. Also, why is he looking at the picture of himself on the computer? And to the way, that seems weirder to me than the whole crap thing. Well, that's it for this episode of r/crappy design. The thing that gets me about this subreddit isn't, the crappy designs themselves. but it's the fact that it would have had to have gone through so many people and not a single one would have picked up that these designs might not have been the best. And as I say at the end of every episode, if you enjoyed hearing from this subreddit or would like to hear from any other subreddit, then do let me know in the comments. And until then, I'll see you all next time.